crazy things are happening, guys. On TikTok, everything goes.
Let's be real. You know why you were getting flued out in the first place, okay? It wasn't that you were going to go down there and miraculously change this man's mind, okay? You knew what you were going out there to do.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but I keep seeing way too many videos of girls getting flued out and left. First and foremost, you should never be getting flued out if you don't got no money.
If you're going to fly me somewhere, it needs to, first of all, be first class. I need some new clothes to get there. I need to be picking the place that we're going, A, B, C, and D. You know, it needs to be something special for me that I'm going to thoroughly enjoy.
Sadly, we don't want to think the worst in somebody, but nowadays you have to. If a man or a woman flies you out, are you going to do with them?
One of my number one things I'd be frustrated with freaks is that why the fuck you will call me, we'll talk about a $400 hour, and then when you're 5 minutes away or get the address, now you're talking about something you have $150 for the hour.
Let's talk about this 304 behavior on TikTok. Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Dam. In today's video, guys, we're going to be doing a deep dive into this 304 behavior that we see online, and girls flexing and showing that they are being flown out or flew out on a private jet by strangers, by men, and they are living the life, popping champagne and showing the dollars of what they earn for being flown out on private jets. Guys, it's the 304 behavior on TikTok. Let's do a deep dive into this. I'm doing this video for my young girls out there that are looking at these young girls on social media, living the life, living a flamboyant life, and talking about how they're getting flown out by rich guys with private jets, and they're getting paid, giving them money, they're living this luxurious kind of lifestyle, and they're going shopping. Please do not be moved, do not be intimidated, do not be deceived to think that that's the life. Look, there are other things involved in this flamboyant, luxurious life that they portray on social media. It's the 304 behavior, and trust me, this is another name for, I don't know, I don't want to call it out, but it is what it is. If you know what I'm saying, it is what it is, okay? Do not be moved. Do not lose your dignity just because you want to be on a private jet, you want to carry designer bags, you want to go shopping, and you just want a man to spend on you. Please do not be deceived. Do not be deceived. Like me even thinking about it and seeing some of these videos is just ridiculous. I look at these girls and I'm like, are you guys not even scared? Are you not scared for your life? Are you not afraid for your life? Like random people that you've never met before. You're not like officially dating. You don't know where they live, where they work. You don't know their homes. You don't know any relative or friends with them, and you just meet them online, and they are flying you out to come and meet them in another city or country or in another state, and you just up and go on a plane, packing your things. Like, girl, are you not scared? It's the nerve, it's the audacity for me that will become so carefree and nonchalant that just because you want to take pictures on a private jet, you want to go shopping, you do not think about your own safety, your own security. You are not even bothered. You just jump on the plane and just go meet a random strange guy. It's the audacity for me. Like, what's going on? And so here is the debate right now. If a guy flies you out, a random guy that you've never met flies you out on a private jet, what are you expecting? It pays for the hotel that you're staying. It takes you shopping. What are you expecting to happen when you get to the hotel room?
If a man or a woman flies you out, are you going to do with them?
When it comes to trips, research found that people have expectations.
Yes.
So if you're someone that is not into like having sex on the first date, going on a trip, they're will be expectations.
I'm glad Dr. Tara said that, because you know when people are talking about flew me out, he flew me out, I'm getting flued out. I'm like, sis, you do know when that man buys you a ticket, he's going to want something. Like, he's going to want something. Yeah. And I think it's a bit naive to assume that you will travel an ocean to meet a man that you've never met before for your first date, and he has zero expectations. So I'm glad that you made that clear for people listening. Understand that often men especially have expectations. And if you do something that intense on the first date, you will have to deal with navigating that expectation. And obviously consent is incredibly important. Never ever feel like you owe someone something because they've done something extravagant for you. And I do think sometimes men will do something extravagant because they feel like, oh, she's going to feel indebted to me. And she's going to give me what I want. So understand that you are well within your rights to always say, no, this makes me uncomfortable. But do that with the knowledge that in accepting certain things, he will have expectations.
I'm probably about to say something that a lot of people are not going to like, but I'm going to just be real. I've seen it too many times scrolling on TikTok that girls are like, oh, I got flued out and all this happened and it was by a rapper or athlete. Like, let's be real. You know why you were getting flued out in the first place, okay? It wasn't that you were going to go down there and miraculously change this man's mind, okay? You knew what you were going out there to do. No means no, okay? Let's just get that clear. But you knew why you were going down there. So if this man is not your boyfriend, if you guys are not spending quality time, if you guys are not talking all the time, and I'm not talking about a week or two leading up to the time that he's flying you out, you already know what you do when you hop on that Delta flight when you make it in Cabo, okay? You like, let's be for real. Like, y'all got to start being honest with yourself, and you need to take some accountability. Like, you cannot be mad at these men because you already knew what you was doing, okay? And by no means am I saying that that's acceptable on any means scales, but you knew why you were going in the first place. Like, let's be honest.
In your mind, you're like, oh, he just want to give me a treat. But if he's asking for more, what are you going to say? Like, what are you going to say? Is it that you say yes to him, or something else can happen to you, or it turns you into a punching bag and locks you up, or it turns out to be a psychopath that chains you and do whatever he wants to do with you. Anything can happen. Like, anything can literally go wrong. You don't even have anybody to call. You don't have any family around or friends. You don't even know who he is. So who are you going to report to? That's even if you are alive to even tell the story. Like, a lot of girls have gone missing. They can't find them just because they want to live this kind of life. Like, come on, young, impressionable girls, please do not fall for this thing. Please do not fall for this kind of life. It is not real. Like, something has to give. Something has got to give. A man is not just going to be spending so much money on you, flying you on a business class, private jet, and you're not going to give something. Something is going to give. You are giving your dignity. You are giving yourself. Like, something is going to give.
Playing stupid games will get you stupid prizes. I have a good history of being flued out.
So please don't be fooled, and don't just think that, oh, you just want to spoil you silly. No, there's no spoiling silly here. You are going to give something in return. Yes, I know that, oh, some people are going to come from me and say, like, oh, not all men are like that. Some people can fly you out and not expect anything. Yes, it's possible. Maybe 1 out of 100 men might just be too lazy to put in the work to really date you, and they decide that, oh, using money to win you over might just work, right? Maybe 1 out of 100, but girl, 99% of these men that will just book a flight, fly you out and show you a luxurious life that you don't even know, like you don't know anybody with them, no family, no friends, or just randomly meet a guy online who is ready to spend money on you, ready to fly you to another city or country where you know nobody. Please, if you really want to go and you insist on going, please make sure that you have a backup plan.
Please do not let a man fly you out if you do not have money to fly home if anything goes wrong. If you get there and you're not, even if nothing goes wrong but you're just not feeling him, if you don't have the money to fly home on your own dime, you don't need to go. Not only that, when he buys your ticket, your name and your email address should be on that confirmation. So if anything goes wrong, you can call the airline yourself and change it, because your email is on the confirmation. You can change anything. You should not have to sit up under a man that you don't like, who's not treating you well, because you don't have no money. Like, no, like no. I think sometimes women can just get so excited that a man is willing to even buy them a plane ticket to, come see them, that they just kind of lose a little bit of common sense and logistics. But at no point should you ever be stuck up under a man who's getting on your nerves, who's refusing to take you to go get food, who does not want to take you on any dates, just wants to sit in the house and chill, and you're just on that TikTok crying because you can't leave. Like, no, baby, no, call your mama, like somebody, like, and get on a flight home. And if it's your first time meeting the person too, you don't need to be staying at their house. You don't need to, like, if you're getting flued out and this is somebody you met on the internet and you've never met them in person before, you don't need to be staying in their house. If they can't afford to buy you a hotel room and a flight, then you don't need to go. You don't need to go, okay?
Make sure that you have a contact person. You have somebody that you're constantly sharing your location with, that you're constantly giving updates of where you are and who you are with. Because look, a lot of people have gone missing. Like, don't play. A lot of people have gone missing. So please make sure that you are sharing your location with people. You have extra money, extra cash in case of emergency. You have all your credit card, debit card, everything you can use. You have that small mini bag that you can use and run away in case anything happens to you. Anything you just want to run, put on your sneakers, travel light, put on, carry sneakers, don't wear heels, take sneakers. I'm not teaching you bad thing, but I'm just like, I don't know how people think. I know sometimes when I travel, like when I was in my country in Nigeria, when I travel or I'm late, I'm on the road and I'm using the Uber or cab, I share my location with my friend, my best friend. I share my location even my sisters. Like, if I see the Uber driver acting a little bit weird or funny or acting crazy or talking too much or being acting just funny, I share my location with all the details of the driver to my sisters and my best friend. Like, we do this. We as Africans, we are security conscious times 10, times 10. Like our parents, when you go out, where is your location? Where are you going to? Who are your friends? Who are you going to hang out with? You're going for a party. Do I know the friends? Do I know what you are wearing? The location, the address, who is hosting? What are you eating? That's how African parents are, to the T, to the T. You don't step out of the house without giving them all the information that they need. Even if you're going to your boyfriend's house, your boyfriend's name, his phone number, his friend's name, his friend's number, his mother's name, his mother's number, the address. That's how we are serious about our life. We don't play. We don't play. But I see online people just up and go with random strangers. Are you not afraid, girl? No? Okay. Do you? Like, why not try the other way around? Why not the guy coming to see you? Why not the guy flying over to see you, traveling across the continent and cities just to get to see you, just to get to meet you, and just to get to know you? Why not try that? That is safer. And then let him lodge in a hotel, and then you guys meet in a public place, right? That's like the wisest thing to do. Or you would leave your entire family, your friends, just to get flown out or flew out to go meet a guy, a random stranger that you just met online. It's the nerve. It's the audacity for me. It's the audacity for me. Like, girl, think. Because I'm not getting how this whole being flown out or flew out is now a flex that you just don't care, you don't mind, you don't even do your investigation, you don't do your findings about the person that is inviting you over. You just want to get flown out and just, because being flown out is a flex. You want to flex on social media and intimidate people. You don't even care to do due diligence of who you're going to meet and where you're going to. I'm not saying that all men are bad or evil. I'm not saying that someone cannot genuinely really care about you and just fly you over or, fly you out to come meet them. But I don't know, like, come on, girls. Let's be careful out there. Let's be careful out there. Things are happening, like crazy things are happening. There are psychopaths everywhere. Come on, let's put our thinking cap on, okay? Like, if we cannot put in the efforts to come see you, and then he's not obligated to protect you, to provide for you. If you get there, you are stranded. If you get there, something happens and he's asking for more and you can't give him more. Like, come on. What are you expecting? Who is going to protect you? Who are you going to call? Like who is going to come to rescue you? The popo? It might be too late. So ladies, please do not be moved by the free flight ticket. Haven't you heard of that saying that nothing is free in Freetown? Okay? Even when they say it is free, you might be paying in kind. Okay? And maybe not in cash, but you might be paying in kind. Okay? So this is just my humble advice to young girls out there. Please do not fall victim of this. Oh, he wants to fly me out. Oh, my friends are getting flown out or getting flown out. And it's now a flex on social media. Please do not be moved by all this kind of fake lifestyle. Okay, there is more to it. There's more that they are giving that they are not telling you. And if you do not want to give or sell yourself indirectly, please do not be moved or do not fall victim of this scam. Okay, all right, this is just my 2 cents.
Okay, so I feel like at this point we all sort of know what's going down when you get flew out to Dubai, right? But I have a question, and this is like, I'm being dead serious, no judgment, but does anybody know of other activities you can partake in aside from that, but you still get flued out and the bag paid and all of that? Because do they want, maybe some spanking or a little choking or maybe hot grease poured on a back or something? Just something a little more regular aside from the boo-boo. Because long story short, I work in healthcare and there was an incident at work and it gave me a deeper insight into myself. And because of that incident, I know that I just cannot stomach the boo-boo. Okay? So is there anything else that they still drop a bag for aside from that? Okay? I would like to know personally, because please fly me out. Just not for that.
It definitely cannot be me. I am not that bold. I am not that adventurous. There are levels to some things that I can do. To just go on a plane, meet a random person. It's when I think about it, I'm like, is it that you girls doing these things are too bold or just plain stupid or just plain carefree about your life? You don't care about your life. You don't care about your dignity. Like, you don't care. Like, you have nothing to lose. I think so. So please think twice, okay? All right, guys, that's all for today's video. Okay, please, if you like any part of this video, give this video a thumbs up, and this is the part that you should subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my channel. Tell a friend to tell a friend about Dami Inspire YouTube channel. Till I see you next time. Bye.
I hate when people lie, so I'ma just ask y'all and get y'all honest opinion. If a man or a woman flies you out, are you gonna do with them? So look, we had this whole debate today, right? And this was my take on it. I'm not going nowhere across the country. I'm not getting on no flight to go see no nigga that I'm not gonna do with. Because it's like, if that is the case, that means that I don't know you like that. And I ain't getting on no plane to go see no nigga that I don't know like that. Like, what? You telling me that we ain't linked up at all? We didn't talked on the phone for a little bit, but we ain't hung out at all. We ain't went on no type of dates, nothing? I'm not even finna put myself in that predicament. That's just me, though. And on some real shit, you gotta be careful nowadays because all this ex-trafficking going on and shit, people coming up missing and shit. Girl, I do not have time to be playing around, getting on no flight to go see nobody that I don't know and ain't did to do with, don't plan on doing to do with, don't have no type of plans to be with them or nothing like that. Like, baby, I will stay right here in my hometown.